What is LYC?
LIC is a good thing because it gives young people an opportunity to do things that like you couldn't do at home, and it gets you away from home. Whatever you're dealing with just gets you away from it, so it's really good.
Lancashire Youth Challenge helps young people socialise with each other, and everybody is different, so getting people to socialise together will benefit them in their life, so they learn how to be social and how to have a conversation with people and not to be, shy about stuff.
And they'll be amazing because we won't get to be.
The beauty of LYC is it's got a combination of physical, creative and cultural and political projects for the young people to get involved in over a year-long period of time, and part of that is allowing young people to prepare for an annual challenge that we do every year.
And it's quite long, it's quite big.
And then we've got monthly youth groups, so they have a voice, so they get to decide what the programme looks like. So it's their project to get involved in and invest in.
It's so hard to be around other people that you don't really know, you don't know anything about, but it's simple here being with everyone. I don't know, it's just a different feeling altogether than being at home with going to sleepovers and stuff. It's completely different.
We prepare week in, week out with young people. So the young people are getting involved in physical fitness training every week. We are preparing food cooking sessions so the young people can learn about health and nutrition. And then we have gone to Blackpool Wake Park. And we have done a team building residential, which has just been fantastic. Some of these young people have never ventured out of Lancaster, Heysham, Morecambe, and it's just an amazing opportunity for them to actually see that there's more to the world and that they can actually go places and do things and try new experiences.
We also attend cooking sessions, which help us learn life skills. So when we're older, we don't not know how to cook.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That'll cook in no time at all.
No? Right, okay. Yeah. Well, wash it off properly. Yeah. That's why you...
fun. It kind of helped with team building and getting to know everybody a lot better.
We have gone wakeboarding in Blackpool.
Arm nice and straight, that's... And then you're up.
We have some young people that are really feared of water this year.
She doesn't, she's got a fear of water.
She's got a fear of water?
Yes,
Ready? Well done. Best so far. Really good. Best so far.
So the young people had a bit of experience in water, they were able to get in the water, actually practice canoeing, and just feel comfortable. Like we're doing a big challenge this year. It's a water challenge, so the young people will need to feel feeling comfortable and confident enough to go on the water and feel safe on the water.
It was fun. I didn't quite get the hang of it, but nearly did.
Yes, Joe!
Right, today, plan of action. We're going to go to Ullswater, which is, as we were just saying, second biggest lake in the country. Because you've got the challenge coming up, we're going to teach you and show you how to get the boats off, how to raft them together. So make sure tucked into the edge there.
So we're rafting the canoes together so then we can start practicing for the challenge in August. So we're going to get out on the water and do some canoeing.
We'll get on the water.
Start rolling backwards then, guys.
And we'll start to teach you ways of efficiently paddling.
You put your oar forward, put it in the water and pull through. That's going forward.
I thought that was backwards.
No, that's forward. The more you stop,
rather than being spread out miles apart on the lake, that we're reasonably close together. Make sense?
We're going to pull up at a beach, have some lunch. I hear there are hot dogs on the menu.
Good laugh.
It was alright. We have 4 people on one side and 3 on the other, so it was a bit hard to steer, but it's all coming back to me from last year now, so it's getting a bit easier.
I'm used to it.
We've got our rhythm going now, haven't we, Kirsty?
Yeah.
Like a dream team.
Right, a non-competitive competition.
Let's go. Maria.
you're ready, are you?
Yeah.
You are ready. Don't stop. Don't stop. Believe
I was thinking
it.
that.
Hold on to the feeling. Don't stop. I'll just do this.
And when we get back, we'll show you how to de-raft, so unraft all the canoes, how to get them back on the trailer and how to secure them on.
Today's reminded me of like what the water's like, what it will be like. So today was quite hard because it's obviously, you know, a long way. So it's really helped like knowing what the challenge will be like in a way.
Welcome to Scotland, guys. Did you see the fantastic scenery when it stopped raining? Okay guys, so we're just going to do a chat for 5-10 minutes. It's the challenge. That's why you're here. And I think if you take hold of it and you deal with things as they arise, when difficulties happen, you've got like a store, like a fuel tank, and that fuel tank is your resilience. And this is what this challenge is about. It's about building that resilience.
So, the Caledonian Canal. I've got a bit of a map. It's not the best map in the world, but it looks a bit like this. It's a really, really long way. There's one bit that's really, really long, and that's called Loch Ness. There's sections of canal, like you've got in Lancaster, and then there's other lochs which are lakes, and then there's nice bits, Loch Lochy bits, canal bits where we've got to get out and carry our boats round because we can't get through the lochs. Hopefully bits where there's some wind, we could put a sail up and the wind would help us scoot along. We've looked at the weather forecast because that's really, really important. So if the wind's blowing in one direction, we want to go with the wind rather than go against the wind. And the rain, we can't do much about, we've just got to wear the right gear. Warm clothes and waterproofs are going to be your friends. And lots of good food, and lots of drink, and lots of good conversation, and chats, and jokes, and songs, and all of that malarkey. Defo, defo, defo.
Okay guys, get a good night's sleep so we're ready for tomorrow.
I'm Anna, I'm 15, and the good bits about today were that I did things that I never thought I'd do. Like, I didn't think I would ever go canoeing in Scotland. And then the not so good bits were that my hands really hurt. Basically, when we were rowing, canoeing, it kept hurting my hands because we did it for so long. I was in a boat with Guy, Kian, Chris and Kirsty. It was alright, but like not too long into it, it started to get warmer, and then it got a bit windy, and the breeze was helping us along. I thought it would be like quite boring, like on the boats, being on a boat like with people that I had to be on a boat with, but I thought it would be like interesting to see like how Scotland is and like ways of Scotland, but it was actually quite interesting and I learned some stuff about Scotland.
Okay, after 3, 1, 2, 3, up. Beautiful.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. My arms don't hurt as much as I thought. I'm just tired from the night, last night.
It didn't take as long as we were anticipating, and it was alright, it wasn't too bad with that wind, so it's been a good morning. We're canoeing another, I think, 3 miles on Loch Lochy, and then heading back for the evening.
Going good.
We set off at around 8:10. We finished at around 4:30, realising how much you've done and what you've achieved. The waves, they were alright in the first bit, but then it did get a bit too much. But because I was really cold, it was freezing. It felt a lot quicker than I anticipated. I thought they were going to drag the day, but I don't think it did. The wind was good, I hope, especially with the sails. The sails make us go so much faster and easier. It does strain your arms, but it's a lot better than paddling, see how fast you go.
A bit rainy, quite big waves, but it was alright, yeah. We had one stop at a boathouse where we had a few snacks, stretched our legs and then we carried on going.
Thankfully, we had strong winds, so we could put the sails up, which was a lot better than if we hadn't had the wind. My arms would have been long gone. The waves there weren't too good. Trying to keep the boat from not sinking was probably the hardest part. We got through it. Macy's boat hit a rock. Could hear Anna screaming. But except from that, and the water in the boat and it's nearly sinking, it weren't that bad. I felt fine. So I'm alright with stuff like that, like I don't get nervous. But then a few other people were kind of getting a little bit scared.
I nearly died because the waves were big, really scary. So we nearly died.
I think when you first get out of the bus in the morning, you see the boats, you're sort of dreading it because you're tired. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this. And then you actually get out on the water and it all just goes away and you start thinking, yeah, this is actually pretty fun. Hell, but amazing. At the time it can seem really hard and then you look back on it and you're like, yeah, I'm really glad I did that. I'm really glad I put myself through that. I've got a lot coming up, but LYC always takes a certain priority and there will always be room for it. It's relaxing but intense at the same time.
Today was easier than yesterday. We finished off one of the locks we started earlier in the week and a bit of the canal, and it was a good day. We had a good time and we worked as a team, and yeah, it's going good. So I joined LIC about 2 years ago now. I was referred to them, and I've been a participant for all 3 of these. So this is my 3rd challenge. I've done so many now, and I've sort of grown with LIC and matured. They've offered me a space to sort of go into the more the mentoring and the board side and joining in more of the adult bits. LIC is a massive opportunity for any young person who needs it, and it offers a lot of support and ways to grow and overcome certain challenges in life that sometimes can be difficult without the correct support and guidance.
The weather was miserable a lot of the time, and I was expecting just my arms to ache, but especially holding the sails, my legs were aching and my back was aching.
Been a part of Lancashire Challenge for 4 years, and guys asked me to go through some courses to learn how to mentor the young people, and it's a good opportunity to use my experiences and do something with my life and help other people, and maybe it can help me progress further in my life.
I loved it in the single canoes, it was brilliant.
I preferred the single ones to the double ones, the rafted ones. It's a lot harder to balance on, and we kept on going sideways, but it was a lot more independence to it, and you had to work together a lot more.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right, so you might as well just do everything, experience everything while you're here.
I want to do it all again. Alright, what do I say? Am I just like, say it was good? Good, really good.
get to the chippy and you're like...
Can I get another pot of fish chips?
I'm having fish chips and curry sauce.
Look at the size of that!
It's been nice to get to know people more than what we did on the residential, because we've been living with each other for a week now. So it's kind of like we understand each other, and if anyone needs a breather, we kind of recognise that and just let them be.
I find it hard to sit down and I have to be doing something constantly.
It's cold, I can tell you that.
Cold? That's crazy! And then pull it out. There we go.
We had a water fight in Loch Ness, which is a really good way to like celebrate our achievement.
I started like taking photos early this year, and every time I like took one, it just relaxed me. So like I always take photos now. I like reflection off like water a lot.
We completed everything, all of the challenge, absolutely amazing. Best thing about my week was just being around people that understood and like knew what I was going through.
Even though it was challenging, that's what it was meant to be, and I'm glad that I completed it.